Well, we're on location and outside the studio today, and we trust that you are joining us. Thank you so much for following us on Spreaker. This is the Coach's Corner. Today's thought is your brand your God? It seems like we have a lot of igods running around. You know, you constantly have to remind people how big you are. You constantly have to tell people about your accomplishments. You constantly remind people that you don't step to the left until everything is right. You constantly dictate your terms, forgetting that life is a negotiation and both parties should win. This is the Coach's Corner. And the question is your company brand your God? Stand by. Well, thank you so much for joining us. As I said, we're on location outside the studio. We didn't bring all of our gear, but we tried to bring some. And we may not please everybody, but as long as we reach one. I'm a little concerned about how thick we have become in representing what we build. If I remember correctly, historically, Walt Disney build a brand that appreciated and celebrated not only everyone in his day, but generations after him. It's ironic how we have so many entrepreneurs today and we have so many people in business today, but the question really to be asked is, what is the longevity of what you consider to be your destiny? Because as long as the igods are running around, and as long as you get everything you want, and as long as you never have to use the skills from conflict resolution, I really want to question whether your brand is going to last throughout the generations, as in the case with Walt Disney. I wonder if you have the right intention but the wrong method. I wonder if you have the right desire but a lack of discipline. I wonder, are you taking your instructions from your emotions, or are you taking your instructions from the authority higher than mankind? I even wonder if you can hear the advice of those around you sent to help you, but because your brand is your God, you can't hear. Well, the writing is on the wall. You're going to continue to start over because part of branding is serving. If what I'm doing is all about me, all about I, and you can tell in the conversation, if you hear I more than 10 times, I want to tell you right now, put your tennis shoes on and get the hell out of there. Because you already know you finna go down. That's a joke. You were supposed to laugh. But then again, it's not funny because some people are all about themselves. Not themselves, but their brand. All they think about is building their brand. But don't forget, we're still building people. We're building communities. We're building nations. We're building legacies. And I always say that what you think is your assignment could be a test. Here's an example. God told Abraham, I'm going to give you a son. It's going to span the sands of the seashore. And he waits a long period of time, and he finally has that son. And then he tests the intention of the gift. The promise unfolded, and he says to him, take your son and offer him up as a sacrifice. And you know the story. He takes his son up. He gets the sacrificial place ready, and he begins to move in the ceremonial process. And the angel stops him and says, in essence, these words: now I know the intent of your heart. And today's thought in question is to get you to consider the intention of your potential. We all know we all have potential. We all have promise. We all have some gifting and talent. But the question is, would you be willing to sacrifice it for the real deal? Don't forget my story about Peter fishing all night. Jesus comes along and tells him, man, cast your nets on the other side. Go deeper. Man, Jesus, what you know about fishing? We've been out here all night. Oh, that's right. I'm talking to Jesus. Nevertheless, we'll do as you say. Something to think about. Is your brand your God? This is Coach's Corner. Thank you for following me on Spreaker. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook.com/Select USA TV. Twitter, Select USA TV. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Have a great one. See you next time. Right here on